Are you designing the life you want, or are you just letting it happen to you? A Sit at the Table with me, Janice Matui, is where we turn career and leadership insights into real actionable strategies. From relationship building and personal branding to career sponsorship and navigating change, we cover what it takes to stay ahead. Let's dive in.
The theme for this year's A Sit at the Table is change is the only constant. In everything that we do, we must anticipate that one thing or the other will change. If you're stubborn and believe that the status quo will continue to prevail, then you are in for a big surprise. Many organizations have gone down because they're stubborn and believe that what they were experiencing at the time would always be the case. A case in point is IBM taken over by different businesses that were evolving, and these ones brought something that was very different that the environment was not ready for at the time. Change is different. It's change from one organization to going to get a job in a different organization. Change can come to businesses. Now we've got AI and people are at the edge wondering what is going to happen to their jobs, what's going to happen to the roles that they play in their organizations because this change has come. There are two kinds of people. The first one says, the change has come, how do I run with it? The second person says, the change has come, I am doomed. Which one are you? If you say the change has come and I want to work with the change for me to drive my own growth, then you are off at a better place. Because I'll tell you something. With AI, for example, people look at it as a threat. Others look at it as an opportunity. And they say that AI is here to eliminate those who are in denial. But those ones that accept that it's here find a way to work around it. It's the same with your organization. Today, you have a very good relationship with your supervisor or your manager or your boss, and you love it. Tomorrow, your boss comes to you and tells you, look, I got a new role somewhere else and I'm leaving. Are you going to sit down and mourn your boss and 3 months later, you're still crying about your boss? No. Or are you going to ask yourself, how do I then find a way to still have a healthier relationship with the person that's coming? Or is this change now my opportunity to rise up and take my boss's role? Which one of the two are you? Or are you the one that goes to say, I also have to leave because the environment has changed? Or are you going to own that and make that your environment? Change happens everywhere. The mindset that you use to approach this change is what can make or break you. At personal level, for example, change comes in terms of relationships. Some people will have very healthy relationships in the workplace, and you've never been in an environment that is toxic. Because all you are exposed to is workplaces where everyone is friends with someone and you know each other's business, you know each other's families. But you go to a different organization with a different culture, and there they don't care where you come from. They don't care who you are. All they care about is get the work done. Do you bring that mindset from your previous employer to bring it here and want to change everyone because that's who you are? Or do you still find a way to adapt to that particular environment? So wherever it is that you are, ask yourself, in my space, what can change and how can I manage that change instead of letting the change manage your environment? There's a book, I know we've most likely read it, and that book is Who Moved My Cheese. That book teaches valuable lessons about change and how to manage it. The little rats and then the little people. Some people are so, how can I put it? They're so attached to their job. If you work near your company, good for you. Others even shift and get a house for rent just near their company. Others even want to buy land near where they work. But we'll always be there. Tomorrow they'll close the company and say, look, it's insolvent, we're shutting it down. You saw 50 years at that company. I once interacted with a CEO who told me, you know what? I went to his office and he had a beautiful office. And I said, this is a very nice office. He says, yeah, it's a very nice office. But every day I knock off. I carry my laptop, I carry my bag, I go home. I never leave anything because I'm coming back tomorrow. He says, I go home, I listen to the news. If they say nothing about my job, I'm coming back tomorrow. That's the mindset of someone who's anticipating change at any given time. So, like I said earlier, in your environment, in your space, in your personal relationships, in your business, in your career, always anticipate that what is happening today is only going to happen today. Tomorrow is different. That way, you're going to have a mindset that is going to be there to help you manage change no matter the scale.